So what is going on, you guys? We are here in the beautiful city of Helsinki. I got here yesterday late at night, so didn't go out much. But the good thing is that we are staying here pretty close to the town center, so everything is pretty close by. It is in a walkable distance, and we'll be staying here for just one day, as when I looked online and I checked things to do, so I think it is pretty much coverable in one day. We'll be starting the day by heading towards the city center and checking out some of the attractions there. One thing that I noticed is that among all of the Nordic countries that I've visited so far, Helsinki has been the one where getting to the city center from the public transport is, I would say, a bit of a hassle. It was almost an hour-long ride, so the airport is really out of the city. So yeah, it takes you some time, and you also have to change two trains. So in my case, and then get a tram to get to the city center. But overall, it was a pleasant ride. But yeah, 1 hour feels a bit long compared to the other cities that I visited, where it's just 20 to 25 minutes by train and you're right into the city center. Overall, I think the weather is looking really good today. It was raining in the morning, but now it is really sunny, and they also have a couple of day cruises, or they do some sightseeing around Helsinki in boats, but it does take, I would say, a couple of hours. So we will see if you want to do that, and if we are done with all of the attractions during the daytime, then we can definitely try that out as well. So let me show you what Helsinki is like. Alright everyone, so we are now here outside the famous Helsinki Cathedral, and it's not that busy today, even though the weather is really good. I am seeing a couple of tourists, but nothing too crazy. I think I will be visiting inside since the entrance is free, and it shouldn't take me more than 15 minutes to cover it from inside. So yeah, let us see what it looks like from the inside. So that was a very short tour of the Helsinki Cathedral. Now I'm going to be heading off towards the next main attraction. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright everyone, so this is one of the highest peaking points here in Helsinki, and it is through their Helsinki Central Park. I don't know how to pronounce the name exactly, but you can walk to this point through the park, and it gives you an amazing view of the city as well as the harbor. So it's just, I would say, a 25-minute walk from the city center. It doesn't take much, and even once you get to the park, it isn't too steep, so you can walk right towards this point. They have a couple of openings towards it, so you can use either one that suits you best. So yeah, definitely worth a visit if you are here in Helsinki to get a nice view of the city. So here we are at the famous Helsinki harbor, and we will see if we can find any day tours or a tour of a couple of hours to any of the islands that are nearby. I was told by someone that there are a lot of tours that go every half an hour or so, and it lasts no more than 2 hours. So let me see if you can get that. It's already 5 p.m, but I think during the summertime these tours run on until 9 p.m. since the sun is out. So let us see if we can find that. So let's check that out. And now we are currently here at the famous herring sea market here in Helsinki. So if you are into seafood, or if you'd like to try anything sort of a local delicacy, I think this might be the best place for you to visit. The prices so far seem quite reasonable, so I think it is worth a visit. And if you'd like to try anything special which is from Finland and seafood delicacy, I think this is the best place to get it. Maybe I might give it a try after my tour. So yeah, let's see how that turns out. Alright everyone, so we have now arrived here in Semolina Island. So it took us around 20 minutes by the cruise and they've dropped us here in mainland Semolina. Now we have 5 other islands connected to it, so I think 2 to 3 hours should be enough to cover all of it, depending upon how fast you're walking and how deeply are you exploring the island. So yeah, let me show you guys what that is like. So even though the sun is out and the weather is really good and the cruise was pretty full, I would say, there aren't many tourists here on the island, and because of that reason I am getting Shutter Island vibes from it. Like certain parts of the island are just completely empty, and they also told me that there are I think the Navy barracks or the Navy of Finland that also trains on these islands. But yeah, so I haven't seen much of that. But yeah, other than that, the island looks pretty empty. I'm going to be heading towards the other direction where they have at the main town area of the island, where they also have a couple of shops and restaurants. So maybe we will find some more people over there. But yeah, overall the view is pretty sick. So I think it is worth it if you are here. So a lot of the restaurants here on the island are closed right now. As I said earlier, that there aren't much people. I don't know whether it is because of the busy season or maybe I came to the island a bit later in the day, so most people might have visited earlier during the day. But yeah, so overall I would say that it is quite peaceful over here, so we should be able to cover most of the things on the island much faster than expected and probably take the earlier boat back to Helsinki. I really don't care if you are mine, I'm just keeping you in the line. Going down this road again, I don't wanna explain myself. You grasp for every crumb of hope, although you've reached the end of my road. Alright everyone, so that brings us to the end of our Helsinki adventure, and I would say that Helsinki is a really good city if just visiting for one day, and that is exactly what I did. I prepared myself that I'll spend here one night and try to cover all the attractions during the day, and that is exactly what I did. I think staying more than a day would be an overkill for such a small city like Helsinki, even though they have a couple of attractions that you can do if you are staying for longer. But I think it is not that much of a worth for it. I don't think it is really worth it. So yeah, now I'm just gonna walk around the town and see what the nightlife is like, even though the sun pretty much doesn't set over here. Last night, even at 2 a.m, the sun was somewhat visible, so it wasn't pretty dark at night. So that is how it is. So let me show you guys what the night time sort of looks like.